When you go back to last week and look at the struggles that Ohio State had trying to match up with the tight ends for Iowa.
2nd and 6 on the Spartans' opening drive, and this is the Ohio native L.J. Scott with a first down to the 49. Had a 60.
This is exactly the start that Michigan State wanted to get off with. As much as they've thrown the football the past 2 weeks, that is not what Mark
prizes right now. It's 7-2 after the 3-9 season last year. Scott goes out. Holmes comes in, and on 1st and 10, he's got his first touch of the day. Or a short gain. It'll be second.
Kind of able to get hot in the passing game.
Pressure coming. Lewerke set back at the 40. 400 yards. First down from the 39, and against pressure, Lewerke on the roll, turns his shoulders and throws incomplete.
Backs in the Big Ten. That's number 12, Denzel Ward. Watch him track Sokol all the way across the field. Just makes a perfect play on the football. Looks like he undercuts at the very end. It's textbook coverage.
One of the top NFL first-round picks. L.J. Scott back in there. On 2nd and 10, Lewerke scans and throws underneath. It's Ward again. Quick 9-play drive its first time. It stalled because of a couple of sacks. They begin this drive with an L.J. Scott run. It's a short gain. Bruce Feldman letting us know. On 2nd and 7, more pressure against Lewerke, and it forces a high throw over Felton Davis. Perhaps very small outside shot with some chaos around college football to get back into the playoff picture if they can run the table. L.J. Scott couldn't get going. He'll lose 2. Now we're talking near the. Lewerke rolls from his own end zone, incomplete. So far, he's been sacked twice. Fakes to Scott, sets his feet to the sideline for White. Out of his reach, third effectively. 3 consecutive 3-and-outs for the Spartans, and they begin this drive with an L.J. Scott run for a short game. 7-24 loss to the Spartans in East Lansing last week. A drop play had no chance. Sam Hubbard is all over the yard line. Allen, the only veteran up front, one of the youngest teams in the country here in the Spartans. And Gerald Holmes gets Columbus. I think they're out of luck. Might snow. Here's a draw. And again, there's penetration in that Michigan State last week when he threw for 400 yards for a second consecutive week. They're on the sweep on
type of home run hitting ability as far as speed from the backfield.
Got a complete performance for Ohio State. They've held Michigan State's offense to just 49 yards total. And L.J. Scott has a big chunk of that with a run that he had up. On 2nd down, Lewerke comes back to his second read, and it hovers out there dangerously into the arms of Cole. So 4th down and 1. Michigan State has converted its lone 4th down try today. Lewerke going with a hard count, nobody budging. Now they'll sneak it. L.J. Scott gets a gain of 3. Off play action. Lewerke zipping one to the sideline, and it's picked off by Damon Arnett. The penalty moves it into Ohio State territory for the first time in a long time, and Lewerke looked for Matt Sokol, but it was not. On 1st down, Lewerke off play action, turns the shoulders and heaves this one to Arnett. They just delayed the inevitable with a penalty.
Iowa City.
L.J. Scott had a 20-yard run on one of his first kills.
Probably in the driver's seat at Oklahoma.
Lewerke with a nice toss for Cody White. Bocce ball there.
They do. The Stoops family annual charity event.
2nd and 5. Here's Gerald Holmes into the line of scrimmage and driving leg in late October ended his season. Fully recovered in time for the spring. Undisputed starter for the first time this year. He tosses it for Gerald Holmes, who's stopped by Borland. Andre London, we've not seen in a couple of games, and a tailback for Michigan State. They fake it to him, rolling Lewerke to his left. Incomplete, looking for Cody White. A bubble screen to start the drive, but it's in front of Rison and incomplete.
Program on his back. There's no experience at the running backs going into the year. There was no D.D. Westbrook, and he has been nearly flawless. So right now,
he didn't vote for me, and I thought he was serious, so I called you out on it because he didn't have a vote. Although it still remains a fact, he didn't vote for you.
No, it's always a fun experience. It's always great to go to New York City and get the chance.
There's a shovel pass. A short gain. Andre London has room off the right side for a gain of 7.
Who were ticked off the way they performed. He was too. I mean, and he knew that this team has performed better than that, and they could perform better than that. I think he wanted to prove it.
London again, good patient running, first down. First and 10, they bring pressure, and an underneath throw to Rison. On Rison for 7. Young as they are, I think a lot of people would have taken that.
76 underclassmen on this roster coming into the season. Lacked so much experience.
That's scary a year from now. Lewerke sneaks it. On Fox on December 2nd. Who in the world is the second team going to be?
It may be Iowa State, the way they've played so far this year. And for people who don't know the story of Joel Lanning, former quarterback.
He's trying to find the end zone for the first time today. Lewerke to the wide side of the field. And close to a first down.
Excuse me, that's Messiah DeWeaver.
Yep. They roll him to his right. Baptized into the game with a sack.